I found a tweet that I knew would set off a discussion, because it certainly set off a discussion in her Twitter. But she says, ever since I refused to date men that don't live alone, don't drive, and don't have a fruitful career, my dating pool has reduced to -2. That should tell you all you need to know about the material in this city. By alone, I mean homeowner. But I don't want the men to start crying. You know, they were crying. And this was underneath that, and it caused a brouhaha as well. She says, honestly, for the girls with the degrees, we shouldn't be dating anyone without a degree. Just my opinion. And so then this man says, if you don't have a STEM degree, then your degree is equivalent to a high school diploma. Expecting a man to have a degree, have disposable income, have a car, have a place to live seems to create a brouhaha amongst the men, and it's so weird. But this woman says, honestly, this is one of my requirements at this point. I hate saying it, but it's true. And then this woman swoops in. Degree these days mean nothing because even goats can get a degree in Nigeria. Look for a competent, good, hardworking, God-fearing individual with a loving heart. There are people without degrees making me a lot of money in corporate. Degrees are literally and utterly worthless. What difference does a degree make? Women like you don't think deep before making a tweet. This is indirectly an insult to you. If you live in London and don't attract rich men you so want, that means you're not as attractive as you think, and with your looks, you can only attractive bare minimum men. That's on you. And then this man says, your preference is absolutely fine, but you make it seem like there aren't lots of men who have all that and more. So the problem isn't the men who don't fit match your standards, because there'll always be such men, but you who's obviously finding it hard to attract the type of men you want. This woman says dating men who have insufficient funds or lack of disposable income is scary. They are not nice. So the men who did a quote retweet seem really kind of upset. So this man says, or simply because you're bottom barrel and the men don't want you. And then this next man said, funny how they think it's when they are ran through and expired, they can set standards for the highest value man. To be very honest, the men you want don't even want you. So wanting a man that has his own house, car, and a fruitful job is a